Well, it's pretty well known by now that heart disease is the #1 killer of women. And while that fact alone is sobering, there are reasons to celebrate, success stories to embrace, and hope that one day cardiovascular disease will take a back seat to healthy living. That's what the Go Red for Women Luncheon is all about. So joining me today to talk about this inspirational event, I'm happy to have Kimberly Blackwell, who is the event chair as well as the CEO of PMM Agency. Kimberly, thanks for being here.
Hey, happy Heart Month.
Hey, that's what we're talking about, right? I mean, this is the whole campaign, and there are so many organizations out there that focus on health issues, but I think one thing I want to point out is that this Go Red campaign really has been a movement and really has a lot of success stories to it, right?
Absolutely. This is something that goes on across the country. We are fortunate here in Central Ohio to be amongst one of the leading affiliates, and one that we're proud of, has a lot of momentum. We know that Central Ohio is a giving community, and they show that year in and year out in their support for Go Red.
And Go Red has been around for years and has actually made, I was reading, more than 100 fewer women are dying each day. I mean, these are things that we can be proud of that we've helped out.
Yeah, as women, we are often glass half full kind of women, and we are looking at the positives and how we make a difference. And so through the efforts of Go Red, through contribution, through volunteerism, it's all about bringing awareness, making sure that we're getting folks to the doctor, and really being focusing on the preventative ways in which we can help fight the disease.
And is that really the message? Because we know that the message has remained steadfast for the campaign. Get out there, all that kind of stuff. So what would you say to the women today that are watching, to tell them to take part in this?
Yeah, sometimes we're often the caregivers, and we are fighting the day-to-day, and oftentimes there's that need for pause. And what are we doing to take care of ourselves? And so the message to me for women is that, stop, let's take a look and pay close attention to the wellness efforts, get to the doctor, find out about our family history. Be not afraid to discuss it with others, and really try to make a difference in the way in which we can help our loved ones, co-workers, to battle and fight the disease as survivors. We have some great stories of women here in Central Ohio, young. I was with a group of young women last night that were battling the disease as survivors, and truly looked at it in the role of being a survivor.
And I think that's great to mention that, and we've met some of those survivors on this show as well, is that it really doesn't discriminate.
At all.
So everybody needs to pay attention.
Everyone needs to be paying close attention, being vigilant about, paying close to the signs, paying attention to the signs, whether it be, last night the physician, Dr. Starr, was talking about chest pains, a lot of silent symptoms.
Right.
Things that we don't necessarily contribute or affiliate with heart disease.
You might think it's stress.
But you could definitely think it's stress. And we want to make sure that we are managing those, but we're also communicating those to our physicians and caregivers.
Okay, important stuff. Kimberly, this big luncheon, I mean, this is huge every year. It's a great way to kind of get everybody together for the cause. So tell us, for people who've never been, what's the luncheon like?
So it's Thursday, February 23rd. We'll be at the Hyatt Regency on the 3rd floor, and it's really a day focused on education, awareness, and engagement. So the event will begin at 10 a.m. It will end at 1, and we start the day doing a gamut of things. There'll be health screenings, there'll be sessions. We'll be talking to physicians, bringing awareness as it relates to what are those things that we talked about before that we should be paying closer attention to. And then we also will, of course, have the luncheon, where we will be hearing inspirational stories from those survivors, sharing and testimony just how they have battled the disease and how, they continue to fight the good fight.
And I think that's one of the most important parts and most inspirational parts is when you hear those survivors standing up there saying, I had a doctor tell me it was nothing, I did this. Those are the ones that stand out to everybody listening.
Yeah.
Those survival stories. So it's a really cool experience, really inspirational. So if anybody hasn't been, you tell them, come on out.
Oh yeah, we want you there. I will tell you to the point of just being inspirational, motivational. Those stories are very courageous. They're very personal. And again, you know, these are things that happen to folks that we love, that we know as coworkers.
Yeah.
And this is a community fight. And so, you know, we have a lot of great companies that will be supporting that day, but a lot of great individuals. And every gift counts and matters. No gift is too small nor too large, and there's still time to give.
Okay, and you can still get tickets, right?
Oh, absolutely. So tickets are available, columbusgored.heart.org.
Perfect.
columbusgored.heart.org.
You
And
got
that's
that?
where
Yeah.
more information is available. And for those of you who are unable to join, there are still ways to give as well. And our text to give program, and that's Go Red C-Bus, Go Red C-Bus. And you can text that to 41444. Again, Go Red C-Bus to 41444.
All right, so many great ways to give. Kimberly, thank you so much for being with us.
Oh, thank you for having me.